Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. This is your tarot forecast, but it's a special bonus tarot forecast for the month of November 2023. Now, I just went and pulled some cards here. It's basically like a mini Celtic cross. I'm using a different deck here. It's the Golden Tarot of the Renaissance, just in case some of you viewers are curious about the card. So we're going to start off with your overall energy and then do some crossing energies, and we'll see what we come up with here, Aries. So your underline or overall energies, not underlining, but overall energies, is the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. Beautiful cards, aren't they? Always one of my favorite decks. But the Eight of Cups in the reverse position points to something is missing on the emotional level here. So it's almost like you need to find something to bring that little emotional lift towards you. Now, that could happen for a number of reasons. Like, it's not that we're not satisfied with the love that we do have around us, but it's like something is missing. And sometimes the Eight of Cups in the reverse position can point back to the Seven of Cups in the upright, which is a card that represents a lot of options and a lot of opportunities. But when we find the Seven of Cups in coming by way of the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is where we're kind of going back to the past, as opposed to the Eight of Cups in the upright is moving towards the Nine of Cups, right, in the story of the tarot. But here we're looking at something that once was or brought great emotional happiness to us. Now, some of us can get our emotional happiness from our careers, from our jobs, and things like that. Others of us, it could be from a hobby. It could be from a group of people or somebody special back in the day that you miss. So at this point, it's just kind of like you're on a vision quest this month, Aries, to just poke around to see what is doing and what is happening on that front. Doesn't mean you're necessarily going to do anything, but you are just sort of looking into it. It's like, hey, I used to love working at that company. I had such a great time there, or in that particular field or career. And it's like you're looking to see if there's any opportunities that could be coming your way, or just poking around, just investigating a little bit. Now, your crossing energies here, which looks like the Five of Swords. Yes, it's the Five of Swords in the upright position. This is a card that represents conflict. Now, the conflict, this is just a general read, so it's going to be different for all of you. But sometimes the conflict can come within ourselves. Sometimes we can be of two minds of something. We can be heart versus head, and we're sort of wrestling with that. It's a crossing energy throughout the month, Aries, so it could be something you're just wrestling with. For others of you, there could be actual conflict going on around you. It could be in your neighborhood, it could be in your family, it could be in your work situation. It could be in any dynamics that's going on. It could even be on social media sometimes. So there's a level of conflict going on that you might be dealing with, but it's just waning energy. It's coming in and out, and it's not like a central energy. You're more focused in on that vision quest. Your present energy right now, Aries, is the World in the upright position. Well, this is about closing out old cycles, putting to rest some things that perhaps were still lingering. I had a video that I did for you guys, the darlings of the zodiac, when Jupiter moved in last year to your sign. And so this makes sense. This could be some of you are wrapping up anything you didn't wrap up last year. You're finally getting it completed. This could be closing out a cycle, as in maybe now you were going to retire last year, but you didn't, and now you are. It could be for others of you where you were going to sell your house last year and downsize and move into something, or even travel the world or do something completely different. But now you've decided to go ahead and do it. This is a completion of a cycle that has been maybe on your mind for a long time or ongoing for a long time. And this is you finally, biting the bullet and just going for it. So it's a pretty profound moment, and maybe that's why you're on this vision quest, to look to see whatever it is, because perhaps a major cycle, it could be a career cycle, could be, you know, where you live, could be a lot of things that are coming to an end, and you're trying to find something that's going to fill that void, you know. So you're moving out of the world energy into your near future, which is something that will be playing out in the next, you know, couple weeks or so. You have the Four of Pentacles in the upright position. Well, the Four of Pentacles is about that needing to let go of old belief systems, and it can be also about letting go of old material goods. I call this my little hoarder card, when we're trying to hold on so tightly to something and we just don't want to let go. Well, for some of you, it could be material goods. It could be things, heirlooms, things that you've had for a long time, and you just, you know, maybe to travel lighter, you need to let go of them. But perhaps you're just not ready at the moment to do so. For others of you, you know, the holding on to old belief systems, maybe around mid-November or towards the end of November, you might realize that it's not really serving you, and so this is something that's going to come along. It looks like you're in a major transition period right now. It makes sense. Aries, Jupiter will be moving on into your house of finance soon. So yeah, it could just be that, you know, you can feel the shift coming, you can feel the change coming, but you're just not caught up yet with it on the emotional front or on the material front. You're just not caught up with that coming in reality. And then the last card you have here is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Well, this is the wounded warrior energy, but it's in the reverse position, okay? So that means that basically the challenges you've been dealing with and fighting over and over and over again, it could be that they're coming to an end. This is kind of how you close out the month of November. This is where something is coming to an end. You perhaps just either you're no longer willing to fight about this same stubborn subject over and over again, or it could be that something has come to an end. Sometimes this can be known as the sort of, what do you call it, like a ceasefire sort of thing in a war, where it's like you got to stop, you know, battering and going on and on and on about something. So it looks like maybe something that has been coming at you over and over and over again. Could have been like the Nine of Wands. It's all about that same challenge. It's usually the same situation that just keeps popping up again and again and again. So when it's in the upright, we're, you know, strength in reserve, where we're ready to fight another day if we should have to. But when it's reversed, this is where there is finally, you know, peace about the subject. Now this could be, it could be complete, total peace, but this could also just simply represent sort of like a lull. It's like where things have just sort of not bothering, that particular subject is just not bothering you at this time. But for some of you, this could be a complete end. I do feel it's more like a completion because of the World card being here in the reading, and which is all about completions, right? So it could be that the challenges that you've been facing over and over and over again, whether it be financial, health, you know, relationship, work challenges, it looks like they could be coming to an end by the end of the month here, which is probably going to be music to your ears, right? Right, Aries? So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope that the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.